Well, YouTube, believe it or not, the second channel still exists. So does Attack on Titan, apparently. We're here with chat to talk about the first episode. We'll talk about the episodes because it's easy money. I don't make any money off the second channel yet. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but it's easy views to eventually get the money. And we need money, chat. So, we're here to review the episodes. I was actually dreading doing it and even watching the episodes, but it turns out the episode was pretty good. It's in my stream title. It might be in the episode title. Not the episode title, the video title, but it probably won't be. I probably should have clickbaited with that, huh? Look, we got the intro here, chat, so there's something on screen. It might get muted, though, if we play too much of it. It's cute. It's no ED. The song's rather overdramatic, but I guess it fits. The visuals are cute. I like it a lot. I like we're doing some camera work here. Walking on top of the walls. Birds everywhere, birds and stuff. Eren becomes a bird, remember? Oh, this is going to be spoiler-filled. This is not a single anime loser should be here. They should all leave. They should all be slapped. But yes, this is a manga-centric, manga perspective review on the episodes. Don't be here if you don't want to be spoiled on what actually happens. This animation bit is fucking sick. This Ymir stuff. I forgot Armin's Colossal Titan is like white. I think it looks pretty cool. It's coming. It's this little fuck. It's sick. Is it in this, or is it in the other one where there's just shots of people like looking up? Yeah, here it is. Or did I just skip past it? This is really sick. I like this a lot. The intro and ED, they came out beforehand, and I was excited. I thought they were good, so I was like, I guess I am a little excited for this thing. This one is sick. You got Eren with the scarf. Eren pissed off, mad little boy with the scarf. It's so cute. The scarf turns, obviously, he's given a Mikasa. Turns into we got the knife here with the blood all over it. The white flowers. I wonder... I guess I haven't really thought about what potentially the white flower with the dot of blood could mean, but I guess it probably just means loss of innocence, right? Ymir loses... we got the Ymir version when she's getting chased by the dogs. It's gonna drip under the blood here. I don't know where it originally came from. Like Mikasa losing her innocence and Eren losing his innocence and killing the kidnappers. I like the... I feel like this is the same framing technique that's used in the Historia ED, the really good one, the Linked Horizon one. Whereas, like, in the foreground there's flowers, but they continue into the background and the walking. He's also very, very pale here. It goes to the bird, but then the bird gets trapped. It gets trapped by a civilization or something. Get it? Eren's always been in a cage. Now he's free, but everything's destroyed. Was it worth it? I don't know, memes. Miller did point this out, that Titanfall might be in shambles, because this looks like it's the future with the bonus pages. The use of color in the throne room has always been good. I actually do like that. And I hate color. Black and white is the only way. The blues and the reds and the whites and the yellows and the blues and the reds. It's all cute. And then he goes out in a blaze of glory, I guess. I don't know. It's cute as fuck. But we're going to do what we were doing the whole of last season, but that was exclusive to stream, where we cheekily scroll through to see what's similar and what's different in the manga. Now, the whole of last season, it was more so complaining. Overall, I don't know if we'll be doing so much complaining this time. Because the episode was really good. I feel like I complained a lot about it, like for the last season, about it moving too quickly and like speeding over stuff. I'm almost certain I complained about that. I'm almost certain we are getting this dumb movie meme now, so I have to go to a fucking stupid theater to see an anime movie. Never done that before, but that'll be a trip in 2 years when the movie comes out. So they can advertise for about 5 years that Attack on Titan was ending and that you better catch up. Very clever. Because we have slowed this shit the fuck down. And I like it a lot better. I think it makes for better television. Now I'm going to check on chat real quick. Everybody's saying hello to YouTube, real in the views. Hello, CeeLo Pillar showed up. Looking cute today, appreciate it. Any behind the scenes editing of these openings and EDs? Yes, the cinematography in them is cute. I still don't know. I feel like we had a discussion on stream one day on whether or not you use cinematography when you're talking about anime, or just like framing. In manga, you would say paneling, but you could say framing about normal movies. I don't know. Quelp is here saying hello to YouTube. It's interesting he's walking through looking left the whole time, i.e. the past, or maybe I'm overanalyzing. I did not notice that, but there's no such thing as overanalyzing. You can analyze anything as much as you want. Support. So we're going to go over things. This manga looks fucking good, doesn't it? Look at the way the horse looks. Oh, we didn't get surviving horses screaming in pain. We didn't get that. Or maybe we did last time, because a bit of this scene was last time. But then we got this. No, actually, we didn't get this part either, right? Or did we get this part last season? We probably did. I honestly don't remember last season that much, right? It's been a year or something. I only watched it once. We did get the Ymir spot, so maybe we did see all this. I think this whole oh no, this part is obviously... It was at the end of last season, but we get the Ymir stuff here. I actually saw, like, somebody saying that, like, maybe he was sucking in the moisture. I don't know if I ever realized he was sucking in the steam. I thought the steam was just going out. Hanji might literally have a line. Yeah, suck in steam. Right, I don't read too closely, apparently. But, anime always does that where it clarifies things like that because obviously it's told in a more... It makes you focus on certain things more than just settling it on a page. And that's why the sun comes out. Obviously, this is just a metaphor of, like, Zeke looks like a god. Oh, no, but he's a false god. We don't like him. Still no cock in any version. Embarrassing. Frankly cowardly. Levi's all fucked up. They did do this a little differently. They more focused on, like, this type of angle, and they made... I don't know, they made it blue from the waist down. I don't know, it was kind of cute. Whatever, I was fine with it. He was looking at paths, felt like an instant, but also felt like multiple years. And we have to keep moving forward. And then all this stuff. And I think all of chapter 116, yeah, 16 was also in the last season. They're chopping shit around a little bit. I think at the end, Piek gives this speech. I don't know if she did that last season. She definitely also did this episode. But trust your comrades or whatever. And then we get into this stuff. And I think it might just be this chapter. Because I feel like all the 118 stuff is the Colt and Gabby and Falco stuff, right? Because this was a whole panel, it made Pixis look pretty cool. Just standing there not caring. All this stuff was really cool in the anime, just seeing all this in motion, them floating this down. I don't know if it's going to land in a building here. I didn't remember that, but that was in the episode. Alright, it is in the thing. Gabby doesn't catch it. I remembered it being more of a downplay, like it was funny how much Piek didn't care. I feel like it's a little bit less goofy here. I don't really have a preference either way. Obviously we didn't exactly get this shot. We don't see the cut, but it falls down into frame, which is a cute little animation quirk thing that was pretty good. I think the characterization is a little bit different, but whatever. Also, Gabby's like hanging out of the mouth a little bit between the teeth, I presume. If like Piek trips or like falls and then Gabby's getting chomped, alright? I like how the hand is still here, actually. You'd think you'd be able to like slip it out. Use the blood as lube. Kanky, but all this is generally the same. There is the one bit of cringe in the episode is Eren's slow walk. It looks like he's doing nothing, and it looks like, oh, this is just needlessly dramatic so he can walk and attack Arina. That was a little much in the episode, but whatever. I don't know if we got a shot this cool of Reiner walking out of the steam. He looks a lot skinnier, I think, in the anime. But the Titans generally just look worse in the anime. The CGI was kind of bad, like the jaw bouncing off the roofs was kind of bad. I really do like how the manga does the fights, though, just sort of the solar panels and like the stances and things like that. But whatever, I don't give a fuck about action. This was a little again, all right, the anime has to make it more blatant because everything's in full frame, but I didn't remember him picking her up by, like, the back, and then hugging her a little bit. I feel like the hug was a little bit more weird in the anime rather than just, like, this one clash panel, but whatever. Just little bits of characterization that are different. Whenever they do close-ups of mouths, it always looks bad. So after this, there's like a shot of Gabby's close-up mouth and mouthing like the words. I think I like this pulled back shot more, but whatever. They were trying to keep it dynamic and interesting. The mouths just look weird. McGarth keep correcting people to say General is cute. Hold on, should probably look at chat. Paneling into framing and then processing behind the motion picture. So Ryan is still talking about how he wants to see the behind the scenes. Good episode. Skull is saying, did Mia not sand build him a cock? Maybe. Maybe Zeke, he's so into euthanization that when Ymir remade his body to fit in, he just didn't have a penis. What if no one has a penis? Just like Titans don't have penises. So therefore, euthanasia didn't ever have it happen because reproduction doesn't happen. I don't know how they get babies in the Attack on Titan universe. I'd hope so. I really didn't notice the CGI this time around. It was definitely not as noticeable. We're fighting here. Oh, there was this cool... I always think in modern anime, in the 2.5 shows I've ever watched that have come out after 2015, I always think because in older anime, you used to do a lot of, like, single shots, right? Just to, like, frame things. The Berserk anime does that a shit ton. It's almost a meme how much it does it. And I'm not talking about, like, postcard memories or whatever of, like, the really detailed, like, water paintings. I don't know if it's a water painting. I don't know shit about painting, alright? Leave me alone. But I actually there's, like, one shot in the episode where Reiner's, like, holding Eren and Porco's coming up from behind, and it moves, and, like, the elements in the frame also move. Like, Eren moves a little bit, and so does Porco, and I actually thought it looked really good, and it looked a little dynamic. I don't know, I'd never seen a modern anime really do, like, a still shot. They always want to have something moving like that, and they did, because they did do it, but I also thought it looked cool, so... Take from that what you will. All this fighting stuff. They definitely heightened up the people-on-people violence in the episode, and it all did look better than the Titan-on-Titan violence. We just saw scouts getting shot a fuck ton. Now, we are going to go through this again in the manga here. I think they'd ramped it up almost entirely for the anime. But I also think it might do a disservice to the story later on, because I think it makes you much more sympathetic to, like, the Paradisians. These are all Jaegerists. Of them getting, like, killed, and it makes Marley look like kind of pricks. Now, I think the anime, the mindset might not be to do that. Maybe it's a cognizant thing to make, like, Eren look better. And maybe the direction came on down from Isayama that he doesn't want Eren to look bad. And that we actually are supposed to cheer for him or whatever. It also, probably, the simpler explanation is they just want it to be more dramatic. They want it to look like Marley is really winning come the end of the episode, which it does look like. Eren is literally screaming, surrounded by, like, 3 Titans, getting fucked up, so that when Zeke arrives and then the others come out of the jail and shit like that they all, it's like a big swing, and then they look like they're in the lead, and then it's more dramatic when Gabby shoots him, when it looks like all hope is lost for the Marleyan side. It's probably just to more so put it in either direction to make it a little bit more dramatic, but because I'm pretty sure in the anime they all start flowing up, and then we just see on the rooftops shot after shot, and we literally get like a 5-second shot of bodies just falling. The episode is much bloodier than I expected it to be, which gives me hope for the cliffhanger next episode, which should be the Gabby shot. Like, the second time Eren gets shot and there's just, like, a whole blood thing. I did notice this, and this might just be because it's the only other anime I've ever watched. The Titans did come off very Ava-ish in this episode. The yells, I think, sounded more like the Evangelion stuff from End of Ava especially. They were all the best Ava yells, like when the Ava goes berserk in episode 19, I think it is, or whatever. It sounded, they did sound more Ava-like than I think they have in the past. There's another Ava reference, not reference, but connection I made that was going to build into, but I think I forgot. Forgive me, chat. Fuck, what was I going to say? Oh, the blood shot of the second time Eren gets shot and it, like, spills all over the ground. Like, the way how thick the blood looks and, like, how it paints onto the ground. That was another very Ava-like shot. But again, literally the only mech thing I've ever seen is Ava, besides Attack on Titan, I guess. And they're both flesh mechs with blood. So, I don't know. Now, I didn't peep it, but did they pull PX thing out of, like, a thing in the Gabby portion of this chapter? Oh yeah, it has crashed into a thing. All right, I didn't notice that in the manga, but that's cool. I was thinking that when I was falling out, I'm like, that's gonna land in a fucking building, and then they put that in the anime. I was like, but it was in the manga. See, these little panels. I found this a lot, especially every time I try and read anything Berserk related, that there's so many details. Like, I've read Berserk at least twice all the way through, and, like, little pieces a million times. But every time, it has such a rereadability, because every time you go back, you notice, like, a little thing, even in a background, you notice a bunch of little things. Like, every page in the background, you're like, oh, shit. And it's just, like, such a good read. And it's like, oh. And it kind of gets at my point that rereading things is always important. Like, you'll actually never be sick of Berserk, because you can't retain every little tiny bit of every panel in your brain. So it's always fun to go back to reread, rather. And it's cute that Attack on Titan seemingly has little things like that too. Because I feel like I've been through these chapters a million fucking times. I feel like I've been through the Marley shit probably the most, so I feel like I know, like, everything that happens there. And I kind of felt similarly to this, but the fucking thing landed in a building and I didn't remember it, so that's cute. Here we get the panels of them getting shot up. We don't have a whole page of them falling down, or do we? No, not really. It could also be seen as them just playing up the war is bad message, but you'd probably want to have some Malayan blokes getting killed too. But that, again, might come next episode when they start getting eaten and all that shit. Watching them get shot is oddly satisfying. I'm not even doing the meme bash the fash meme of, like, oh, Jaeger is dying, Lamau, how funny. But it, like, I don't know. There was something oddly satisfying about the way it was, like, animated and, like, the sound effects of the bullets and shit. You're like, oh. It's like watching somebody, like, cut through jelly or something. One of those things, you know, the oddly satisfying compilations. I don't know. Making that sound with your mouth, oddly satisfying. Just like seeing blokes get shot in this Attack on Titan episode, apparently. Oh, this was the shot, I think. Oh, no. That's a later one. We didn't get to see Willy, but he did mention him. Willy Tiber bros, we will not die. He's actually still alive secretly or something. What was my theory? I forget. Hey, you just stabbed Eren in the shoulder here. That was a much more dramatic shot. It was from the trailer. Now, that shot looked awful in the trailer, but I guess in the episode, once you're in the context of what things look like, I didn't think it looked that bad. I don't know. I feel like we cut off here. I don't think we saw this part. I don't think we saw him punch, because we end the episode with this scream, right? Of Eren being, like, sad. We don't see Porco jumping for him, though. But he regains the upper hand here pretty quickly. Oh, Ryan is trying to bite him. We definitely didn't see this. So all this stuff is next episode, I think. But Ryan is getting fucked up. And then... Oh no, Ryan is going to bite him. But then we get the Zeke show up. So the Zeke thing is going to happen at the very beginning of the next episode. You'd think they would have ended this episode with that. So that's where we got up to. Let me check chat real quick to see if they're saying anything interesting. Where are we up to? That's literally the Chris Benoit theme song. I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but that's what I do when I do that with my mouth sometimes. Now you can hear it, chat. Now you recognize it. If there's any wrestling bros in the audience. Yeah, the still shot was great. Nutcracker thing was cut in the episode. Dudes rolling off the roof was mental as fuck. And they deserved it. Hee hee. killing people is bad. That's your moral lesson for the day, chat. War, usually bad. I did feel the Ava thing as well. Attack on Evangelion. The episode was kind of gory. Yeah, it was. It was cool. Remove Bloom. I think that's a new name in chat, but here we go. I still can't remember what the crown thing means in Twitch chat. Gives me hope for Eren's head getting shot off. I think I literally said all that. So, great minds think alike, I guess. Hey, I love your videos. When is Attack on Titan Ending Trilogy Part 2 going to come? Someday. Can't believe I nearly said at the end of that video that it would come out the next day, and then I nearly said that and then I did say that it'd come out the next week. That it's not the next video. We're currently working on a video, but it's a top 10 list about the last year. Top 10 analysis video / video essays of 2021. That's coming out first. Then probably it should come out after that. I was thinking maybe I should make a meme video about the adaptation and an actual 7-minute scripted video just complaining or something. But then I liked the episode, so it'll come. It'll come when it comes. It'll come. Carl was a veteran of the Paradis War. There isn't seriously going to be a damn movie, is there? I think it has to be, right? I think we would be speeding through things. Unless we are doing 16 episodes again. In that case, I don't know. They never tell you how long this season's going to be. But if they started advertising that Attack on Titan was going to end in anime form at the end of the 3rd season, part 2. Which is that was at the end of 2017. Let's say the movie comes out next year. It's the beginning of the year. Let's say it comes out in 2023. That'll be 6 years of advertising that Attack on Titan's going to end soon. You better fucking watch it. It's genius, and it's also kind of fucky, but whatever. Miller's back. What did he miss? Yes, Tiber Master Plan is still possible. Copium, yes. Rip Galliard next episode, yes. Old Porco, he's going to die. Spoiler alert. Again, no anime watchers. Oh, it must have been really slow then. Yeah, this episode having no cliffhanger hurt it. Did it? I feel like if you don't know, well, the only reaction I watched was the normies' reaction, and they were pretty mad about the cliffhanger. Eren looks like Eren's gonna lose. I think that's the cliffhanger. I feel like there's a cliffhanger. What's gonna happen next? I feel like it's a whole action scene, and you would be very excited. I love your videos. When is Guardbreaker's asking again because I was ignoring him, but we answered that one now. Gallia didn't. Zeke just revived. Him returning at the end would seem like an ass pull for being too quick. Yeah, maybe. Though we did see him alive at the end of last season. The ED was God tier, though. True. We already talked about the ED, though. It'll come when it comes, just like George R. R. Martin about Winds of Winter, huh? It'll definitely be out before Winds. I have gone 2 days now without reading a Game of Thrones chapter, and we did miss our workout meme last night. So our New Year streaks are all over, and it's all to thank. It's not all to thank. What am I trying to say here? It's all thanks to my addiction to the Pokemon Online TCG. I'm addicted, chat. We have 16 viewers. Hey, chat, you like Nuzlocke? When I do my Nuzlocke streams, there's 4 people in chat, and Miller doesn't give a fuck, and he's the only one in here. So make sure you stick around for that. Also, yesterday when we were streaming, we were doing quizzes. We were doing anime OST quizzes, anime ED, OP, movie themes, not anime movies. We want to do video game things. We might do that after this on stream. We're doing some fun things on stream normally. So when you get those fucking notifications, now those notification bells, I don't think they're bells on Twitch. They actually might be. They better be fucking ringing, chat. Well, there's 16 of you here. You better be here every stream. So next episode, we're going to get all this memery. We're going to get the Yelena shot. They've already showed it 3 different times in 3 different trailers, plus in the preview. Oh, they actually put the Anya Capone thing this episode. So we did get some of this stuff. This scene is interesting in retrospect, because it is a misdirect. It's like, Eren's actually going to be a good boy. We know it. Of course he is. He's our Eren. They never adapt the cute little sideways with film grain, whatever, over the top things. And I always love them. And they never do. They should. They didn't give us this panel. This panel was iconic. It was in the Jägermaster Plan video 50 times. We didn't get this moment either. Then Armin thinking back and having doubts. Can't be. Now, this is kind of like the obvious thing. I say this was obvious, that, like, oh, obviously Isam is indicating that it actually is going to be like that, Lamel. But, like, I still remember people arguing about it, so can't be too obvious. So all this is going to happen. Glasses dude, remember, he saves the world come the end. Shardis from getting beaten up. Pixis starts to get in charge. Louise is around. Yes, I remember. They better make Yelena cute sitting on this fucking thing looking up at her god boy. It'll be sick. They really did make the blimps feel like big, powerful things that were like slaughtering soldiers in this episode. So it'll make it feel like a big deal that they're coming down because Zeke is here. Oh, and what are they going to do with the Yelena look? It really will be like a Gabby episode. Oh, the PX stuff, they're secretly in the smoke. God, some of this fucking action is sick, and I don't think I fully realized it. Oh, the Zeke getting shot moment, and you think that's going to be the fake out of the fucking episode, and then they're going to hit you with that 1-2 Gabby shit? Cool. Oh, the Falco dancing Titan? We're going to get some cool shit next episode, because I think we're going to go through the next one. Let's just skip to the end. We got their hand reach. Like, remember the first Falco thing? He was reaching. They gotta do it. I have confidence now. Don't fuck me now. Just do it. Oh, they better, like, pause on this shot for, like, 3 seconds. Don't have the tears move. Just have it be literally this shot. She's already crying. Alright, I know what some modern anime shit is going to be to show this in Solo. I want the white background. I want everything, alright? And I want it to be silent. There's like slow motion and she's fucking twisting. You hear the gun and then you cut to everybody's faces all over. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck this shot. It's gone. And then we just hear the sound of the head coming off. Now, if you want to be a coward and you don't want to show it, end it there. But then I want to see the Zeke one finally, and I want to see the Zeke thing from the next meme. What about the first bit? Is it just not loaded, or is it down a little bit? Yeah, it is down a little bit. I remember. I want to see this face. I want to see this face to end the episode. I wonder if they'll end. There's no way they end it with him catching. Maybe? I don't know. We're in for some cool shit coming up, I think. They've remained competent. So my expectations are now a little bit higher, which could be bad. Now we're down to 15 viewers. They didn't like my 16 viewer rant. Have you gone over the OP? We looked at the OP and the ED visuals earlier. I don't know if that was in the video or in the stream. I think it might have been in the video, so you can just watch it on YouTube video. You can literally watch Twitch VODs as I'm live, so if you really care, Mr. Truth. I might start playing this TCG game. Alright, don't. It'll ruin your fucking life, but also do. So somebody can help me on this journey. Yes, watching currently airing anime gets viewers. Do it more often. If we did that, would that work? Chat, would you show up every week? What do we watch? I guess I could watch Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna watch shit. Watching Hana Hana would get me views. And I haven't even done that. If you like A Song of Ice and Fire, I recommend you read the first Law trilogy. Listen, we're getting through these fucking Song of Ice and Fire books real slow, I'm gonna be honest. Have you watched This Video Will Change How You See Eren video? No, I have kept away from all Attack on Titan videos until my trilogy is done. Then we'll do a big stream where we watch a bunch of, and it'll probably be multiple streams, because a lot of these videos are very, very long. But I have seen the thumbnail of that video. I see that it has like 400,000 views. It's trying to, apparently the soul effect is still in effect, where you just make an Eren video and it gets a shit ton of views. So, fuck me for never doing that, I guess. But we will do some streams after I fucking finish that goddamn trilogy. I'll announce it on Twitter, so follow the fucking Twitter. Let's just get Twitter up over here. Look, whoa. If only you hit the edit profile button, but for you it'll say follow. Look, we're nearly at 300 followers. I'm nearly famous, chat. Should do that. Because I'll tweet about it when we do it. I'll be like, we're doing the stream. We're doing the react to everybody else's Attack on Titan video stream. New poll, are you watching Demon Slayer? Actually, overwhelmingly no right now in my chat. But go vote in the poll. But yes, we will watch all those videos later. So make sure you're around for those streams. How would they adapt sideways panels? You just make them full thingies. I know, they did it a bunch in this episode. Tilt the viewer, genius. I think I'll shed a tear when Glasses Guy gets animated. Yes, everybody's favorite Glasses Guy. Do they animate the scroll stuff at the end? The scroll stuff. I don't know what we mean by that. Living in 2013 here, calling it the Dancing Titan. True, what a base. What a time to be alive it was. We did call it the Dancing Titan until that fucking Marley chapter came out, right? Until Porco came along. No, until they were like... We didn't even realize that it was Ymir's Titan that Porco had, because, let's be honest, chat, it looks kind of different. Oh, one kind of looked boring. We needed a redesign. But yes, the Dancing Titan, because it went fast. And, because Ymir doesn't know the name of her Titan, she got it by fucking accident. We should co-opt it, chat. It's the Dancing Titan. Well, if you call it Jaw Titan, you get banned in chat. I think they'll show the beheading. Some of you weren't around in 2014 when we were calling it the Dancing Titan, and it shows. They better needs to be a Sakuga masterpiece of Eren's head spinning with 1 billion impact frames. Do it. Go all out. Beheading isn't too bad. It is clean. Apparently 119 is the first half of episode 3. Now that would mean we were going real slow. But maybe slow. I'm liking slow right now. Slow and steady wins the race, chat. Ever heard that one before? A little token of wisdom from your favorite streamer here. Doom levels of gore are needed. Also, the name of episode 3 is the same as 119. Death Knot in episode 2. It actually isn't, right? Because 119 is called Brothers, and then the episode is called Two Brothers, right? Because the meme about 119 is that it's about like 3 different sets of brothers. Because it's about Porco and Galliard, it's about Falco and Colt, and it's about Eren and Zeke. Kind of not really. It's barely about them. But 2 brothers walking through time as they do afterwards in 121 and 120. The time travel shit is going to be sick. It is a big moment where it's like, oh, fuck. We'll see. Hello, Kyle in chat. Base Texas is here. Watching live anime would work if you advertise your stream somehow. Yeah, we can watch Hana Hana like XQC. We can watch it on stream. All these fools in chat watching Attack on Titan and not Demon Slayer disappointing. Oh, I didn't check the final chat, but it seems like it remained. Not many Demon Slayer boys. I feel like Attack on Titan is insulated in that type of way that, like, there might be, like, people who only watch Attack on Titan. It's like their only anime. It has to be. I'm just so removed from, like, any socialization or any, like, anime memes. I have no idea. Like, do people outside of anime fandom like Demon Slayer? They have to, because it's like the most popular thing ever, right? Or is it just really popular in Japan? Like, if I talk to some random prick, they've probably seen some anime. I feel like it would be more likely that they've seen Attack on Titan than Demon Slayer, but I have no fucking idea. I have no friends, and I have no... I think that's it. No animes. No knowledge about the anime community, really. My Twitter, I didn't see any tweets but Mr. R's tweets about the episode today. Bacon didn't tweet about it. If he did, I probably would have seen his tweets. But other than that, I'm completely removed. I still follow, like, the Attack on Titan wiki theme, so they just post, like, whatever bait to get likes. And other than that, like, I don't think I follow Roger's base anymore. None of the Attack on Titan people I follow. So, my discourse surrounding the episode is just you, chat. It's the way to go. My Twitter is full of Pokemon and art, and I like both. Oh Honestly, I haven't finished season 1. No school stuff. I'm sorry. Can you elaborate on what you will you talk about in the ending trilogy 2 and 3? Just the ending stuff? Well, part 2 will be all about the ending, basically in its entirety. And then part 3 is not even really about Attack on Titan. It's more of a meme about how we look at art in general. The idea originally was to get really mean in part 2 and talk about like all the ending criticism I didn't like, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore, which is why part 3 was going to be about how like all these dumb things people say about art and like, oh, remember when they said all these things about the ending and it's kind of bad? Like, you can dislike it for reasons, but these reasons are stupid. I gotta think. I don't have an outline for either one of those videos, but that's the idea. Sorry to break it to you, 119 is called Two Brothers. Is it? The poll was like 6-1, literally how. I watched 5 animes and none of them are longer than 100 episodes. I mean, have I watched more plus 100 episode anime? Definitely not. But like Pokemon is way more than 100 episodes. I've at least seen like 600 or 700 Pokemon episodes. I've seen well over 100 Yu-Gi-Oh episodes, and that's across like I don't know how many episodes Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and 5Ds have. They actually might not have 100 each, but I watched all of them. DBZ is 290 or whatever. Naruto is like 700. I didn't watch all of them because a lot of them are fillers, but I watched so many anime that are over 100 episodes is what I'm trying to say. I know a bunch of people who only watch Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer seems popular in America. I just haven't seen it. Didn't see this, the Alexander thing. I think actually I might still be following Alexander. I feel like I saw his tweets. Is this going to be like 4 panels? I actually don't think I saw this tweet. So new Attack on Titan was awesome. Primarily an action-filled episode. It was just as impactful as it needed to be to start things off with a bang. Illustrations were consistently detailed and crisp. Tons of movement all over, and the fights were constantly fluid and dynamic. Do I have to read this whole thing? It really nailed home the chaos and carnage and sheer brutality with nice character bits shattered throughout. The CG models are significantly improved from part 1. It just generally looked better, but also offering natural offbeat movements to nail believability. But honestly, the highlight of these episodes for me in the opening scene, Zeke resurrecting, was unbelievable, and the distorted music and approach to lighting, nailing the twisted god or savior element to a great extent, is to even greater extent than the manga for me. All in all, great episode. Much kudos to the staff and a crisp dynamic to start. A float for more. Skylar, I don't think I have little things that I didn't love about it. Tiny nitpicks. Well, I feel like that's basically what we said. Lots of people liking the tweet of going live. That's always nice and helpful. I have one thread that likes Attack on Titan and everybody else watches Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. Mappa Titan's really looking awesome when they're not CGI. Were they CGI? I honestly don't know. Anyway, chat, do we have anything else to say? We've gotten to the end of chat. I feel like we've talked about the episode. And, lots of blood. The Ymir animation in the opening looks really cool. Everything about the ED and the OP look really cool. The OP song is kind of whatever. The ED song is good. I don't know if I would say it was great. Obviously, both of them will grow on me over time. The visuals for both are really good. I don't know if there's much else to say. It was cute. I think we commented on a lot of things as we were scrolling through the manga chapters. If I get a strike, it'll be on the second channel because that's where this is getting uploaded. If not, we'll continue this format into next week. What day is it today? I honestly have no idea. I think it's Sunday. It's Monday. So it comes out every Monday, I guess. And that's probably the extent of second channel content. I looked at when the Uncharted movie is coming out because that'll probably... I want to talk about that, I assume, on the second channel. It doesn't come out till February the 17th. I didn't make a Spider-Man video because I thought it was late, but whatever. I still haven't seen Netflix Cowboy Bebop, and I have very little motivation to do so. So, Attack on Titan second channel content might... Part of me is just like, upload it to the main channel so we get like 1,000 views and save lives. My life. I'm running out of money. But no, we'll put it on the second channel. I'll make a little community post on the main channel about it. Whatever. Giving an episode rating 1 from 10. Lol. I know, like a 7. It was a fun time. The OP is good when it's not showing CGI fights straight from the episodes. Honestly, I don't even remember that. But, yeah. Anyway, YouTube, I think that's it for us for today. Support links in the description below. Thanks.